Okay, and I think that we are live. I think it should be great. Hey guys, welcome to the episode 8 live event. I am really excited to let this episode hit the internet and for all of you guys to see it. We've been working on it for about 5 months, and that's obviously a very long time. Not compared to the last episode, which took 7, but this episode did fly a little bit quicker. But I'm happy to announce it's the longest episode we've ever made. It's 19 and a half minutes long, and we really put a ton of effort into it. I cannot be more proud of the team that helped make this possible. To name a bunch, let's go down a list, shall we? We got Taylor Groden, Brian Koch, Justin Chapman, Niall Burns, Ben Cross, Dalton Cashin, James Barkley, and many more people who just put in hours and hours to make this possible. We literally finished probably an hour or two ago, like very recently. Ben Cross actually worked really hard to get these extra scenes in that he really wanted in, and it made it. We got it all done, and I couldn't be more proud of the team. It's just we've come so far with it, and I really think you guys are going to like this episode. But before I talk a little bit more about, the episode and talking to people who worked on it, I just want to say that I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in right now. Honestly, it doesn't tell me a correct number. There's clearly more than 100 people here because the chat is exploding. But I want to thank all of you guys for being here because, it's amazing that not only are you guys going to watch the episode, but you're willing to. You like the show so much that you want to hear us talk about it and hear a little bit more behind the show and what happens to make it. And I think that's really something special with this fan base. So thank you guys so much for that. And today we have amazing people that are coming here to talk to you guys. We have Animated James, aka James Barkley, who will be on the live stream after the episode comes out, which is at 8 o'clock Eastern. So okay, if you guys do not know this already, the episode is hitting the internet at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, so in about an hour. And before that happens, we're going to be talking to a few people. So I'm going to go down the list. We are first talking to Brian Koch, a.k.a. a big writer for the show. He did almost all of the music selections and all of the music editing. And he did the voice acting for Fan, and he's done a lot for the show over the years. Then we have Niall Burns, who is an animator for the show, and he just did a phenomenal job this episode. He's also known as Zany Leaves. He makes videos on the internet as well. A lot of you are going to know him for Object Overload. He's phenomenal. And then we have, the first time you guys are ever going to hear from him, Michael Brazone, who is the voice of Lightbulb, who is coming at 7:30. He'll be the third person up. And, this is very exciting for us. He was very shy and not as willing to come in the past, but he is willing now, and I think that's really awesome. He's been with the show since the first episode of season 1, so really long time back. So then we have Justin Chapman, who is also a big writer for the show, and he helped with the music selection. He's the voice actor from Knife and Paper, and he's been with the show since the first episode of season 1 also. He is phenomenal, and it's really amazing that all these people have been with us for 3 or 4 years. We've been working on it. It's really phenomenal. And then last but not least, we have Taylor Groden, who does a ton for the show. He does animation, voice acting. He did audio editing. He did graphics. He did so much. And he's going to be on right before the episode hits at 8 o'clock. So that's basically what we're doing. And, I'm really excited. Unfortunately, I am not going to put the episode up before 8. So to all of you in the comments saying, oh, come on, put it up, we want to do... No, all right, I'm not. So stop asking. It's coming at 8, just like last time. And, I'm just blown away by your comments and your enthusiasm right now. I think the viewers in the stream just tripled in the past 2 minutes. So thank you guys so much. And, I think the reason why the episodes have been taking longer recently, because I know a lot of you were with us when they took a month to produce, and that was great that we were able to get the content to you so fast. But with the quality and the length of the episodes we're trying to build and the plots we're trying to set up, we just need more time. And the time is going to be reduced because, you know, we don't have as many obligations now because of the college shenanigans are over. But, you know, it's still going to take time. Animation takes a ton of time. We have a very diverse voice cast from around the world, and we need them to record. We need to edit the audio. We need to animate it. We need to edit it. It's a lot of work, and it's very, very worth it. But, you know, that may explain the time, you know, that it takes to produce an episode. It does take a very long time. But I'm sure you guys are aware of how long these things take. I've blubbered about it for a very long time now. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say about that. We're going to have Brian Koch coming up first in a few. It's actually interesting. Michael Brazone, the voice actor of Lightbulb, is actually one of my neighbors, and he's actually going to be walking in to my house to come in. He's not going to be joining the live stream digitally. So, you know, at some point I'm going to have to get up and answer the door, so my bad. I'm sure none of you mind. And I'm actually not in my room right now. I am in the middle of my house. So whatever I say, pretty much everyone in my family can hear. So that's pretty exciting. I am not really sure where the rest of my family is, but it doesn't really matter. I was very, very excited to have Animated James on here. I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys are just going to watch this episode for him because, you know, a lot of his fans are going to come to watch the episode. And I think that's great. Obviously, you're not going to get some of the stuff because the series relies a lot on the continuity. But he was amazing to work with. He's such a nice guy, and I can't wait for you guys to see his character because his character is really fun. And, you know, it was phenomenal. Everyone did a phenomenal job this episode. Really well done. But before you guys get your hopes up about a musical number, there's no musical number this time. That hurts to announce like that, like, oh, sorry. But I mean, it's the truth. That wasn't our goal this episode. A lot of people liked the musical numbers. A lot of people didn't last time. Most people did, but, you know, there are obviously the few people that didn't. And, you know, we're not going to have a musical number this episode because we were focusing on other things. And I think a main thing is the backgrounds and the world building. That was like our main priority with making this episode stand out from previous ones. And I think we did a great job. And, you know, even though we don't have a musical number, it doesn't mean we're not going to have them in the future. We're going to have musical numbers in the future, just not this time. But I know you guys, I know a few of you were concerned about us overdoing that, and we're not. We're using it sparingly. We're making them special, and we're just really excited with what we have done. And this episode is the longest. I think it's the most beautiful episode. And, you know, I couldn't be more excited. We also have a few people that I don't really want to announce right now. They're special guests for the episode, so they're going to be a little surprised after the episode. So actually, there's one thing I really should mention. Originally in my update video, I said that it would be going from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and we'd be taking a 20-minute break, and then it would pick up at 8:20. That's actually changed. We are doing it obviously at 7, but we're going until 8 o'clock again, and then we're going to take a half-hour break because the episode is so long, and we want you guys to have the time to watch it and do it justice and do reaction videos. So we're going to give you guys the time to do that. And yeah, and we're going to have Brian Koch coming in just a minute. Thank you guys again for sticking with us, and we're going to talk to Brian now, and we're going to ask him what his experience was like working on this episode and what he hopes for with the future. So he'll be joining in a little bit, and I couldn't be more excited. Really is crazy. You know, it really went by fast when I posted that update video. The 2 weeks went by very quickly. I can't believe we were really close. We finished, what, an hour before this happened? It really is insane. We worked too hard. But yeah, Brian is in the house. How are you doing, Brian, today? Brian?
Hello.
Hey, okay, you're here. How are you?
Great. Wonderful, wonderful. Haven't felt like this since episode 7 live stream.
Yeah, me neither. You know, it's like it's happened before, but not, because it's like a different episode.
Yeah, it's so different, so different. This
So
time, like, it's bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I want to ask you, what do you think makes this episode so different from previous ones, if any?
Well, gosh, it's really easy to answer this question without spoiling anything. So let's see. I would say, well, I'll say like what I think the episode is about while trying to be vague. So
Okay.
I think the episode is like, it's like really about how much people value someone. Like, what do they value them for? How long do they value them for? Do they value them for who they are, or just what they bring to the table at that time? Or are they just kind of like a walking, talking gimmick, if you will?
No, and I
Um,
totally understand that, and I definitely think that's a big thing with the episode as well.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's kind of an underlying thing. But in terms of just on the surface, like you can just you'll be able to tell like the way it looks, the set design, and oh my gosh, it's like everything. And oh, animated James did such a good job
Yeah, he
voice
really
acting.
did.
I know because fan shares an extended scene with James's character, and when I heard his lines, I was like, all right, gotta match up to that. Here we go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like the bar's up here, you know.
And what I find interesting is this is actually, even though James is an animator, he also takes voice acting very seriously, and he's never been in a project like this that wasn't done by him in terms of voice acting. So
Yeah,
this was very interesting for him, and I think he really did a phenomenal job.
he did fantastic. I'm really glad we could have him on. Yeah.
What do you think of this crowd over here on the live stream and the comments?
Oh man, the comments are just flying by. I was in there earlier and I was just like, hi, and they were like, it's Brian! Hi, Brian! I was like, oh my god.
It's just
People
like in
know
school, right? It's like in school.
Yeah, just like in school, I walk right through the door and everyone's like, I just have to walk in. I could have bedhead. It doesn't matter.
Wait, I thought
Um,
you did have bedhead.
oh,
Haha, I know, I'm hilarious. And now, all right, let's think of another question specifically about this episode. Now, I think the hard part about doing it before it premieres is obviously not spoiling anything. That's a big
yeah.
part of it. So we gotta make sure we don't let anything loose.
Yeah, we can't let loose. Insert fake spoiler here. Oh
Yeah.
no! Whoops!
Oh my god,
Okay.
I'm not in my room, I'm in the middle of my house, and my dog is getting very close to the cable, and I'm afraid she's gonna like turn off the computer.
Doug's kidding.
But yeah,
Oh my God.
it's stupid.
Oh, that'd be great.
But
All these people who come here, they'd just be so disappointed.
I know, right? No, that'd be awful. I don't even know what I'd do at that point.
Honestly, though, it would be so funny in retrospect. It might be okay.
Exactly.
I don't know.
How excited are you for 8 o'clock?
I am quite excited. And speaking of in retrospect, I don't know if you guys saw what I posted on my channel earlier today.
Oh, that is something we should definitely talk about. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I made this little. I was looking at the episode one day when we were working on it because we work on the episodes when we make them, and I was just thinking in order for someone to follow this without having any prior context of the show, or even if they just haven't seen it in a while because it's been a little while, what would they need to know? So it's just like, okay, well, this would be here, this would be here, this would be here, this old clip, this old line, blah blah blah. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just kind of maybe put that together into a little old recap. I don't know if you guys remember, I used to do season 1 recaps. I did it a little different this time, but yeah, I just wanted to catch everybody up and get everyone excited. It was just the hype was real even when I was making it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, it really was. The hype was real, right?
Yeah. Jeez.
The recap is excellent. You can go watch it right now at youtube.com/fallingwithstyle1995.
That's right.
And that's Brian's channel. It'll be right there. So
Yeah,
it kind of shows the characters that are going to be explored more this episode, and what exactly is going to be explored about them, and how they interact with others.
Yeah, it gives you some hints. You'll see. A lot of characters who may not have had a good amount of screen time in the past. You'll see.
Yeah, we take advantage of that, and we want to make sure that every character has a reason for being on the show. When I made season 1, I kind of just went, "Oh, I'm gonna put in this character," without really thinking about it. And over time, they've obviously grown, but this season we're really taking it more seriously.
No, yeah, we're always asking ourselves just, what's this person going to do in this episode? Wait, we forgot about this person. What can they do? So they always have to bring at least a little something to the table. So
Even if it's a joke or a gag or like a whole plot line, they need something. They can't just be
yeah,
there to be there.
exactly, exactly.
I think that's a problem with a lot of shows these days, is they just kind of shoehorn the characters in, for no reason. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, just to have a cast,
Yeah,
Just like,
exactly.
oh, we're gonna bounce ideas off of the obvious main character fan favorite. It's like I mean like with the Big Bang Theory, whenever I catch a rerun, it's like, oh, it's the Sheldon show, and the other
Oh, well, Sheldon's clearly the best character.
Sheldon's clearly the best character. I agree, but like the whole show is Sheldon and the Pips, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But enough with Big Bang Theory. What would you say was the biggest challenge of making this episode compared to other ones for you?
Biggest challenge. Well, I mean, it is like it does have a lot of responsibility, just this one episode, and sort of carrying out like what we had built up on certain like I wouldn't even say plot lines in the past, but like character interactions we've kind of delved into. I know like in the recap we hint at some me pad and toilet stuff, so we wanted to finally sort of capitalize on their back and forth that we've seen just kind of as a background thing, and like pull that into the forefront. So it was just kind of a challenge to be like, all right, well, we don't want to just take the one thing that they do like for a few seconds and blow it up over 20 minutes. Like we have to develop it more and make it interesting. We can't just be, oh well.
Exactly. That was a challenge. That really was a challenge.
Yeah, it's like we took like 5-second characters, like, oh well, this is gonna be all they do. So hope you like it.
Yeah, and I really hope they like it too.
Yeah.
5 months.
Hope so. I mean, we've been thinking about like what wouldn't they like, but like we're hard pressed to find any reasons why. But I'm sure there'll be something. You can't please everyone. So.
Exactly. You really can't. There's gonna be that one guy. Ooh, I'm gonna be the first dislike. There's always that guy. He sees like 20 likes and I'm like, haha, I know what I'm doing.
Honestly, props to that guy because he's out there and he's just waiting for the episode to come out. And he's like, I'm gonna be the first one. Comes down.
The sad part is there is that person out there.
There is that guy. I want to just say to that guy out there, thank you for being here for us. Thank you.
It still counts as a view, right?
It does. It does count as a view.
So I mean, he doesn't really win. He kind of is just helping us, but.
Yeah, exactly. No, we win. We win.
You absolutely win. And is there anything else you want to quickly say about your time with this episode before we move on to our next person?
Well, it's just I mean, writing was a blast. We really like it. It was emotional. It was great. The story and we got in there. We were just so happy with it. I know the title I'm really happy with based on what the episode is about. Ben came up with the title. Like we were going
Ben
back
did
and
a
forth
great
what it
job
should
with the
be.
title.
Ben has an amazing title. You'll get it after you watch the episode. It's just
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fantastic. I'm not just saying this because it's the new episode. I'm really happy with this. But even if I wasn't, I would be saying the same thing. So
Yeah, that's so true.
yeah, I kind of have to.
How close were we to not finishing?
Well, we're closer than we'd like to admit. I mean, like once we had the deadline out there, that's kind of a good thing for us because it's like, okay, now we have to deliver.
Yeah, we work very quickly.
So it's like within a few days or day or hours, we weren't done, or a little over an hour, but it's done. Ready to go.
Exactly.
You guys are gonna love it. I hope.
I sure hope so. That'd be funny if we got like overwhelmingly like negative feedback.
If it provokes such a great response like that, like either like you don't just want them to be passive. So no, it really is great. I really do think that.
People are asking for a fan line, so before you go, quickly do one.
A fan line? Should I do one from?
Do the voice.
Oh well, fan. I don't know what fan would say here, other than he's really excited for the new episode to come out. And what line should he even say? I thought everything on the internet was true. You'll see that one later.
All right, see you, Brian.
All right, bye. Take care. Take care. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Woo! All right, and we are on to our next awesome guest. Please welcome Niall Burns, aka Zany Leaves. What is going on?
Hello, everybody. Nothing much. It's a pleasure to be here.
And now it's actually pretty late where you live. How late is it there?
It is 20 past 12.
Oh my
It's
God. Well, thank you for coming.
yeah. Oh, it's great. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I worked really hard on this, and well, why wouldn't I stay up late to see its release and see the fans and stuff?
I completely agree. I'm so happy you're here. This is the most you've ever done for an episode.
This is the most animation I've ever done for Inanimate Insanity, and it was with quite a tight deadline as well. But
Oh, we were close, but we did it.
we did do it, and it was a lot of fun. This episode was a lot of fun to work on. It was great, and even though the deadline was a little bit tight, the scenes were great. The characters were great. It was great. So overall, it was a really good
Without
time.
spoiling anything, you were obviously able to animate with animated James' character. I think every animator got the chance to.
Yes,
So
I did.
how was that?
His character is just fantastic. It's a great character. A lot of fun to work with. He delivered the lines perfectly for the role. It was perfect.
He really is a lot of fun to do.
Definitely.
And obviously we were on a very tight deadline. But besides that, do you think that this is the best episode?
Oh, by far. By far. I mean, this episode introduces a lot of cool stuff. It's got a lot of cool new animation stuff, amazing new background stuff. It lets the characters that were a little bit pushed out of the way get a little time in the spotlight, and I think it improves. It's better than the last episodes, definitely.
I definitely
Best episode.
agree. And even it is a little sad that we weren't able to have a musical number, but we will have more in the future. Those were fun to animate. The one in episode 7 was very fun, but we had a lot to work with this time, so no regrets.
Definitely, no regrets.
So what was your favorite part about working on this episode, like specifically? Anything come to mind?
My favorite part about working on this episode was definitely working with these new sets.
Ah,
Because, yeah, because this episode we were working with lots of new stuff. So it was really fun being able to explore this new stuff that we were given. So that was great. It was really fun working with this new stuff.
absolutely. Now, along with working on Animate Insanity, which you obviously put a lot of work into, you are working on your own stuff on your own channel.
I am indeed.
So if you want to talk about that, please feel free.
Okay, alright. So, on my channel, Zany Leaves, I do have my own show, Object Overload, which is recently getting a reboot because I feel as if the previous version wasn't up to standard. I thought I could improve it. So I'm rebooting it, so if you feel as if you'd be interested in seeing that, then sure, you can check it out if you like. So that's going really well. It's 3 minutes done now. So it's going well, and I'll be able to work on it a lot more now, considering I got a lot of time to work on stuff now after II has been finished.
Yeah, it is good, and you have a lot more time, and I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna be an OO again.
You are indeed. Adam will be playing the role of the character Dusty.
Again!
Again!
With the same voice!
With the same voice!
And I am really excited for that. I will do the lines soon, by the way.
Thank you.
But
Thanks.
I know you didn't need them now anyway, but just let me know when you want me to do those.
Certainly.
So with the episode specifically, is there any character that you worked with besides the animated James character that you hadn't really gotten to in the past that you were happy to do more of?
Definitely Soap. Soap was a character I haven't worked with much, and Soap is a character I've always wanted to work with. And with a specific scene in this episode, without going into details, don't want to spoil anything, Soap was a lot of fun to work with, and it was, pardon me, it was definitely worth it animating Soap, because Soap was a lot of fun.
She is a lot of fun. She doesn't have the biggest role this episode, but she does have some really great moments.
Yeah.
Now here's my question: are you still scared that the impersonator is gonna come back?
Oh my God. No. All right. All right. All right. I'm sorry. No, but yeah, because I think that I got him to stop, but it's kind of like you know, because I don't think that when he stopped, he was being completely sincere. So there are the chances that he's going to burst back into the chat and start swearing and throwing things about.
Well, the thing is, you're here, so I'm pretty sure that people are gonna know that he's not the real deal.
Oh yeah, if people do start seeing an imposter in the chat, then shout out the message hashtag. Oh my God, Zany, look now, please.
That's such a long hashtag. No one's gonna remember that.
They will.
We'll see. We'll see how many people do.
Yeah.
Basically, if you see someone yelling really mean stuff under his name, you know it's not a real person.
Yeah, because
Well,
I'm
it
not
is,
like
just-
that. I'm a nice guy.
I know, I'm hilarious.
You are
So
so
are
funny.
you excited for 8 o'clock? Well, actually, for you, it's like one.
It's one in the morning.
One in the morning.
I'm very excited for 1 in the morning.
I bet you're just gonna scream and wake up everyone in your house.
Because something that I tend to do while working on II is I really enjoy having that feeling of new II episode, and then I like to see things like I enjoy having that experience of watching something for the first time. So I tend to stray away from watching like all of the scenes in the episode. So for me, watching the episode come out is still a great experience because I guess like for you at least, when you watch the episode, it's kind of like, oh, I've seen all of this before, you know.
Right. Sort of.
But I like to try and keep as much of the oh wow, that was so cool, I've never seen that before. I like to try and keep that going when I watch the show.
James did the same thing. He didn't want to see like much at all. He barely saw like any of the episode.
Oh wow.
So, for all we know, we could have taken his character and done something terrible with it. Obviously, we didn't. But, he put a lot of faith in us. So I think that was really cool.
Thank you, Animated James.
Yeah, really, dude. You're awesome. He's coming at 8:30, so if you guys come back after the episode, he will be there. And we have more people after him, and it's going to be really fun.
Definitely. I'm very excited.
I'm pumped. And hopefully the impersonator doesn't ruin all the fun. But, actually, the voice actor of Lightbulb, Michael Brazzoni, is coming over to my house. He said he'd be here at 7:30. He is not here yet, so I'm really hoping he gets here soon. Or else he's not going to have much time to chat.
Or else the live stream's going to be cancelled, the episode's cancelled.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Adam's deleting his videos, we're all deleting our accounts, that's it. We're all going to move to another country.
Ben managed to do those extra scenes we were talking about.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
I'm getting a phone call. Un momento.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'll keep people entertained. Well, everybody, I'm going to tell you some funny jokes. Some funny classic jokes. Alright, so, once there was a man who lived inside a shack. He had 3 children, Timmy, Blimmy, and Dimmy. Timmy was a mass murderer. So, he got a fire axe, and he broke into a burning building, and he saved everyone. And then
I'm back, and I saved everyone.
Alright, and alright, hold on, I've got to finish the joke. And then his dad said, well, thanks.
So that was the build-up?
That was the joke.
Wow. Good thing I got to hear every last bit of it. And totally didn't, leave or anything.
Definitely didn't leave.
Yeah, obviously, Michael Brazzone is late. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to call him right now.
Let's prank call him.
We're going to call Michael Brazzone.
Alright then.
And I'm gonna put on speaker.
Oh dear.
So let's see how that goes. This should be funny. Pick up! Huh. This is not the best? Oh well. Looks like you might have a little bit of an extended session.
Oh, that's fine. Everyone loves me anyway.
So true, man. So true.
Please leave your message for 5.
Okay, we're not gonna reveal his whole phone number there. It was about to
That was close.
Oh, he's here!
Oh my god! Everyone cheer! Everyone say, "Oh my god, yes, it's Michael!" Hooray! In the chat, everyone do it now. Michael. Sorry guys, I'll tell you another joke. Right. Once there was a man who lived inside a shack. He had 7 children.
Alright, Niall, thank you for coming in, and we'll talk to you soon, alright?
Oh, okay, alright, bye.
Bye!
See ya.
He is an animator. You should know this, dude. Okay.
Alright, he's the suitcase.
No. That's Sam.
That sounded like suitcase.
It did, but he's kind of from Britain and Suitcase from Australia.
Oh.
See, I think, did you run here?
Yeah.
You're like out of breath, yeah. Don't do that. When you said 7:30, you really meant 7:30, huh?
What? Yeah, you said I didn't want to come any earlier. How does this work? Are we starting right now?
Well, yes, we're on.
Oh,
So
we're on?
basically, here's how it works. They can't see us or anything.
Can
They
they
can
hear us
just
right now?
they can just hear us. Okay. So you're talking to like all these people out there, but they're not really talking back to you or anything. You're just talking to them. So anything we say, they can hear.
Okay.
Brazone is new to this live stream thing, but why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do for the show?
Okay. I'm Michael Brazzoni. I play a light bulb. He's the glowy thing that lights up.
And what do you think is
pretty
imperative about the character?
Imperative, eh?
Do you know what that word means?
Yes.
Okay, so what is imperative about the character?
No, I'm actually imperative. Let's see.
That means what is important about the
Oh,
character.
right, important.
What do you think is
Okay.
the defining trait?
Well, I mean, she's always pretty hilarious, and she likes to have fun.
No,
She's silly no matter what.
My dog hit the mute button on the microphone. We got to get her out of here.
Okay,
But,
so anyway, light bulb loves to have fun, and she does it even if you're not supposed to. She'll like, she doesn't care.
She doesn't know her limits.
Yeah, she doesn't know her limits.
So you were with me during the first episode of season 1. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about the creation process of the show? You were like the first person to work with me on the show.
Well, I never thought it was gonna be this big of a success. No,
I don't think any of us really did. I think I just went, "Ooh, we're gonna be
in eighth grade. We just started watching Battle for Dream Island, and it was a great show. And then Adam was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make something as good as this," and I was like, "What? No way!" Because I think it was in art class.
Yeah, this was an 8th grade art class. So me being the immature self, that I was.
Adam just told me and Brian that he wanted to make it, and I don't know. I thought it was gonna be crazy because I didn't know how he would actually be able to do this. Like spend all the time on this
but I did, right?
So
and then it like kind of got popular,
and now it's amazing.
So does everyone stop you on the street and say, "Oh my god, you are light bulb, dude? Can I have your autograph?" I bet that's happening a lot.
I can't recall any times.
What? That's ridiculous. Now, did you write any episodes?
Oh yeah,
you wrote one.
I wrote
Which
one.
one was that?
I wrote episode 3 of season 1. That was really cool.
That was a good episode. That was when we kind of went from really, really bad animation to like pretty bad animation, but not as bad. You know what I mean? That was a big leap for us. And obviously you haven't really dealt with the new characters or anything like that. But you like the old characters. You always had a vendetta against the new characters because they were taking your spotlight.
Yeah, I don't really like most of the time when you change a show. So I always like the old characters.
What's your favorite TV show on right now?
My favorite cartoon show?
Well, not even cartoon, just any show.
Any show? I love Big Bang Theory. That's my favorite.
We were just talking about the Big Bang Theory because Brian, because he was on before.
Brought it up?
Yeah, he brought it up and said that we like to distribute our character screen time a little bit more equally. And he says the Big Bang Theory is just the Sheldon show. and all the others are just peasants, like under Sheldon, like harrying him. What do you think about that? Do you agree?
Well, yeah, these kind of shows need to be distributed evenly. If it's one person, then
Well, that's the thing. It's not distributed evenly. It's
No, I
just
mean-
Sheldon.
I mean our kind of shows.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Like this, if this isn't distributed evenly, then everyone's gonna want to vote out every other character except the main character. They're
Right,
gonna wanna
exactly.
they're gonna want to keep him in. So.
And that's part of the challenge with writing the show, because you got to keep in mind that like everyone needs to be focused on, or else they're going to fall to the bottom and it's going to become more predictable.
yeah.
And at first we didn't even have viewer voting. We just kind of chose who we didn't like. If you remember in 8th grade
Oh
in
yeah.
our class.
yeah, because we didn't want to like leave it up to chance, and maybe one of the characters that we thought that we were gonna use for the episode get out.
Yeah, exactly. Now, why don't you break off a little bit of Lightbulb for the viewers? Because I don't know if they even believe you. Because you sound a lot like Lightbulb, but
Well-
not quite. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's gotten worse with every year. It gets worse because my voice kind of changes a bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
No, it was so bad. I sounded like such a girl back in middle school, but
and
now
that's why we
now it
made
sounds-
the character a girl.
yeah, now it's really hard.
So why don't you just do like one line, anything you want?
warm ups.
All right,
What line should I do?
say anything you want. Just improv.
Come on, guys, we're the bright lights, huh? We can do it. Oh no, that's a spider. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, became like a staple with the character, all because you just did some stupid yell.
Yeah, I
one
don't
time
even know. I don't
in,
even
like,
know how
8th
that
grade.
happened.
But I'm glad because it's definitely unique and original.
Yeah, it's cool.
Who's your favorite character besides Lightbulb?
It's either. Yeah, Paintbrush.
Oh yeah, because you guys are like buddy. Like you guys play off of each other. Like you guys have the most interaction. You guys have one of the most like strong relationships on the show. Like one of the most explored, I think.
Yeah, I think it was so cool.
You had a whole episode pretty much based on you and Paintbrush having an argument. So
Yeah, I know, but I hated that we had to have an argument because in the first season we never argued and we were always just.
yeah, I know, but people change and people argue in life, and you guys are obviously mending up. Lightbulb and Paintbrush have gotten a little bit better recently.
Yeah, I hope there's not going to be any more fighting. And
In the haunted house episode, you guys like flew out
Yeah.
in the witch in a broom. Remember, like
yeah.
that was cool. What's your favorite episode right now? I'm assuming 7, but
Yeah, it
maybe
could
not.
be this one.
oh yeah, you haven't even seen the
But-
episode. You haven't seen any.
Yeah, I haven't seen the episode yet.
He hasn't seen anything.
Wait, has anyone else? So most of you guys have seen the episode, huh?
No, no
Paul?
one has.
Oh, no.
It's launching at 8:00, so in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's launching in 20. Oh, okay.
So I mean, you could totally watch it if you're gonna stay until 8:00. We're gonna talk with Taylor and Justin, but you could totally stay here and watch the episode with me at 8:00.
All right.
So that's awesome, and it's when we made it, and I just remember like sitting in the art room with Mr. What was his name, Mr. Carolyn?
Mr. Carolyn.
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah, and he's like, stop slacking off with do your art, like
Yeah, they would always teach us about they were always teaching us about Leonardo da Vinci.
oh
And,
my God,
and
we
all
had
the
a
art.
test in art.
Yeah,
was the
we
test
would
in
always
art?
have tests in eighth. It was really weird, but no one ever really paid attention anyway.
Yeah, no one really paid attention. Everyone failed it. And then he's like, oh, since everyone failed, I'm not going to count it because then I'll get fired. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. And
The guy had a pretty cool beard, I could tell you that.
does he have the beard anymore? I think he might have shaved it.
Yeah,
I haven't
he
seen
might
him.
have shaved it sometime.
Have you even been to the middle school? Like
No.
I haven't even
Well,
stepped foot in that place.
Yeah, ever since my sister left, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's true. My sister left too.
Mhm.
They're
Yours-
both in ninth
yours-
grade, right?
No, yours is in 9th grade. Mine's in 10th.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Oh yeah, she was there last year.
Mhm.
But see, this is like there's 400 people listening to us right now, and it totally seems completely casual.
Wait, so can they listen to us right now?
Yes.
Oh, right. I thought they can't hear. I thought we're gonna put this on and they can hear us later.
No. Literally, it's all live. So when we talk,
Oh
the
my
second
God.
it leaves my mouth, they can all hear
This is
it.
kind of creepy.
Why don't we go? Why don't we go to the
Oh my God,
page?
this is
Here's the page right here.
you punks better not be voice recording
See?
this.
And you can see right here. Here's the live chat with all the viewers here who are commenting. And
Whoa.
yeah, there are a lot of people here. The 400 is obviously a little behind, but As you can see, there are a lot of
I wonder
people
what
here
the age-
commenting.
I wonder what the age group is.
2, 3. But regardless, we're about to head
Yep,
over.
I love you, Michael. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, this is the first time they've even heard
Thanks.
of you. This is the first time they've even heard from you ever.
Yeah, I
You've
guess.
never engaged in any
Well,
fan.
I don't know. I'm not big on the internet. I mean,
Well,
I
I
just
know,
have-
but people, I've tried to have you on.
I don't even have a Facebook, everyone, and I'm a senior in high school. I'm like one of the only people who don't have
Yeah,
Facebook.
how do you not have a Facebook? That's so weird.
Yeah.
But
I don't go on the computer.
we're gonna mosey on over to another special guest, but feel free to give your input. But we're gonna talk to the one and only Justin Chapman, who is the voice actor of Knife and is also a writer on the show.
Not as great as me, but he's all
Because
right.
you've written so much. Episode 3. So Justin, how are you today?
Hello, am I sounding good? Hello.
Yeah, you sound great, dude.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Nice to be here, folks. Great to see you. Love you, Michael. You're great.
Thanks.
Oh, such a heartfelt conversation. So why don't we talk about what the best part of this episode was for you, Justin?
Oh, well, the best part of the episode for me was watching all the animators animate, because that means I'm not doing work. Just kidding. Voice acting. Woo, yeah.
Wow, that's so nice of you to say. Just stand there and watch us work.
When you guys are freaking out about how much work you have to do, I'm just sitting in the corner. There's some sort of ironic comediness to it, and it's a good old time.
Yeah,
But then we all make it through in the end. It's like a TV show.
You just do that. Why? Just do this for a few lines, and then you're done. Well, not really. You write and you do audio work, obviously. So what was it like? What made this episode different for you? Oh, I think I know one thing.
How enlighten me, Adam. What made it different for me, huh?
A little less voice acting, like normal, like a little less.
Well, yeah, episode 7. Well, for those who don't know, I voice Paper and Knife and I, and there's I suppose there's a significant amount less to do this episode, but since one character may be missing out of the two, and one character might have initially only had one. Can I say this?
Yeah, sure.
I have initially had one line until we added one more. Whatever.
You had 2 lines. That's impressive.
And it's all Adam's fault. But you know what? No hard feelings. I'm just gonna have to come to your house later and teach you a lesson. But whatever.
So Razone, when you hear Paper and Knife, is there anything different about the voice? Is there anything that just strikes you? It's a little different. But.
Well, right now he sounds more like Paper. I mean, Knife is deeper voice.
I don't really know anyone who's who I see in school. Hey Adam, how are you today?
Hey Adam, how are you doing today?
If I saw anyone in school like that, I would probably run from them immediately. So
Yeah,
I
but
can
I feel like
You can't judge a book by the noise.
book by its voice. Well, it's
Yeah, but
primarily.
he's not trying to go higher when he talks like Paper.
No, he is.
Oh, he is?
Here, do
Hey
both.
everyone, how's it going?
Oh, yeah,
That's
is
Paper,
Oh, yeah, that
and
is
then-
true.
There's
Yeah.
obviously huge exaggeration. Izzy,
Yeah.
stop whining. Come on. Come
Well,
here.
Is Izzy a guest star too today?
Yeah, she's definitely guest starring.
Izzy! All hail Izzy.
She can't really talk.
No, not really.
What?
Speak. Oh, she just licked her lips. That made a noise, and that got on the
Well,
list.
she could shake your hand. This is really
She
cool.
could. Yeah, she knows that trick. And so besides that, have you seen the full episode yet? I'm curious.
No, I have not. I've seen at least half of it. I've seen at least half of it.
Cool. No, that's
Just
good.
hearing
That's great.
Because I wanted to save it for the 8 o'clock Eastern showing.
No, that's awesome. That's great. And from what you've seen, is your favorite part?
My favorite part of the episode is spoiler. Yeah. But my favorite part's the musical number, right, Adam?
Oh yeah, the musical number. That's not
Wait, is
it.
that what?
There's no musical number.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I know that was everyone's reaction.
Is that gonna be? Wait, is my rap thing gonna be there?
Which thing?
My rap thing.
I don't think so. No, I don't even think you did one.
Yeah, the
that
one
was
I
last
sent you.
time.
No, did they put that? I know. Did they?
Oh
put it-
no, we couldn't do that because you couldn't come back. Yeah.
So it's not gonna
Next
be in
time.
any. Yeah, next episode.
Next
I mean,
time.
yeah. It could still be-
Label in her raps.
Oh, wait till people see this. It's gonna be amazing. My
I've
rapping.
heard your rap several times because everyone on the crew loves to play it just at the most random times, and it's beautiful. I admit.
Yeah, like
It took a lot of
we take the recording and we we just put it on repeat.
I just thought of it. I want to think of something that rhymed, and it was pretty cool.
What was your rhyme in episode 6? You did a rap in episode 6. Remember that?
Yeah, that was lame. I just said like. That was the one where I just
that
put
was
the hat.
lame.
That's the one where I just put the hat. I only had one line. It was like one rhyme, and I had.
So
that
why don't
hat.
you beat us off it?
What was it? It was
It wouldn't be that bright to
something
get.
like,
real
it wouldn't be
uptight.
bright to get real uptight. And
We're
then
in
something
a-
paintbrush. We're in a creepy, crazy mansion, and,
And
paintbrush has got a lot. Or no, fans got a lot of fright. Word.
yeah, that was.
He's a frozen Jeep with no new taste because he comes to this planet from outer space.
No Steven Universe.
What? What do you mean no Steven Universe?
They're online.
Oh, so these green dots are all the people that are online.
Yeah, on Facebook.
So they can hear us.
Why don't you get a Facebook page?
Too much.
You're not
too hard.
Not like 10 years old.
Michael, I can make one for you. Please pick.
What? You want to make it for me?
Izzy, calm down. She spoke on camera.
I think. Oh yeah, she spoke on camera.
She spoke on
Izzy.
audio.
Hey.
I think she did before when you knocked on the door. How was Animated James for you, Justin? What do you think of his character?
His character is entirely interesting. We put him through a lot of just trying to figure out what we wanted to do with him, and oh my god, the plans we have for him are so good. Shit. Okay, get off my chair. But
Do you need someone,
Oh my.
like a specialist, maybe?
This is getting kind of weird.
guys, what's up?
Is there something that you're doing on your YouTube channel that you want to elaborate on Volcano Claw? The one and only?
Let's not say that.
Wait, when did you come up with this name?
Okay, so I was in 6th grade, and there's this cool book series called Warriors. It's pretty awesome. I was super obsessed with it. I was like, oh, that's how the way I made my name is similar to how they made it in the books, and I regret it. But no, man, the thousands of people that could have taken me seriously.
If you didn't have that really good name.
Oof, good times. And now I have a slightly less bad name.
Oh yeah, you changed it to J Bud, but it still
Thank you, bud.
still says Volcano Claw on it, so you'll never really escape it.
Shh.
I like
Don't let them in. Don't let them see.
It's better than Animation Epic, which I made in 8th grade.
That's a good point, Adam. Okay, so I say we make a separate YouTube account run by everyone on the II team, and then we sing songs using character voices. Let's do it! Woo!
I definitely don't want to do that. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, see.
Okay, it's gonna be run by me and Brazzoni, guys. Who's excited?
But it's fine. You can still work on the show. It's fine.
Justin and Michael.
I'll allow it.
Fine.
Wait, is that kid in our grade?
What?
Yes.
Do I know?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Remember, if you say his name, it's on the internet. Yeah.
Not gonna say it.
Don't do that.
Sorry, never mind. I just wanted to. Maybe we should keep.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But is there anything else you want to say, Justin? Because unfortunately, we're going to have to move on to Taylor Grodin.
Who's that?
So is there anything you want to say quick before you go, and anything you want to talk about with the episode?
Well, I want to talk about how much I love Michael.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Oh
bye.
no! He left. Oh, that was so quick. All right,
Well,
so now we are.
Now,
waiting-
Justin was great, and Taylor probably gonna be great, but I mean, none of them can compare to my greatness. Let's just say that.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
it's
I'm
tough competition out there. You
Yeah.
know, you can't.
Got
I
no-
think it's
got
rude
no
to
chance.
compare.
No chance, yeah.
No chance. And now we are waiting for our last guest, Taylor, and then we're going to take a 30-minute break for the episode. We're going to both watch it, and why don't we do our own reaction video? Do you want to do that? Do you want to record
right
our
now?
reaction? No. At 8 o'clock when it comes out.
Oh, 8 o'clock.
Are you going to stay around? Do you need to go somewhere?
I was supposed to
Right. Do you need to go at 8?
No, he's gonna. I could tell him to come pick me up from here.
Okay, totally. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So
Absolutely.
I'll just stay for another 10 minutes.
What up, Taylor?
Right on.
How are you doing today?
Get the party started. Let's get the party started.
So 8 o'clock is right around the corner.
Okay,
Very-
I guess I should just leave so that way you guys can, speed up time and just go to 8 o'clock. Okay, see you guys.
All right, bye. No.
Okay, and give me money.
So you did a lot for the episode. What was your favorite part about this one specifically, compared to other ones?
Oh my god, I had too many favorite parts. Well, for one, obviously, you have to go in order, obviously, because you can't animate without sound, and you can't have sound without recording. And so recording, like, I'll just quickly start from the beginning that this was an episode where I decided to make Toilet, one of my voices, be pretty loud and expressive. To the point that I remember I made sure that it was a day that there was no one that was home, so that way I could be as loud as I wanted. And I screamed into the microphone for Toilet so loud that I gave myself a terrible migraine that lasted about a couple days. Like, I was just...
Oh, it's not so bad.
I just had a terrible headache. I remember I went to, like, the nurse at one point, so it was so bad, and she's like, how did you have this headache? I'm like, I kind of screamed for a while. And she's like, why? I'm like, I don't really want to tell you. So yeah, voice acting was really fun, and then the sound design, we had, I think that Brian and I both were the audio editors this episode, and we really tried to I'm trying to find the right words. We tried to kind of just extend like the amount of audio the effects that we use. To kind of like give just a bit of like a diverse sound rather than like, oh, swish thump, and
yeah, and
clap
that
here and there.
definitely shoes.
Yeah, and you guys are going to hear, because I'm not going to say from what, but you guys are going to hear a lot of these cool effects that there were a bunch of distortions that we did.
Yeah.
I find myself echoing.
Absolutely. No, there's no echo. There's no echo.
Okay.
In terms of what you guys did specifically, you were more in terms of doing the voices and editing the voices together with the sound effects.
Yeah, and then Brian did the music.
The music choices, exactly.
Yeah, Brian did an amazing job with the music choices, and I really
sounded phenomenal together. It really, really worked well.
The audio, I think this episode is probably one of my favorite. You guys are going to hear why, because you're going to hear a bunch of like, whoa, the cool effects, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, and then animation, we have these new sets that we're working with, not only the casual backgrounds, but we created all these new places to go to and ways to get there and everything like that, and everything, in my opinion, in this episode looks incredible, and that's why I have to say kudos to you, Mr. Adam, for making such awesome sets.
Thank you, dude.
Why doesn't anyone pay attention to Luigi?
Oh, wait, in Brazil, obviously, I will say your voice acting for this episode was top-notch.
Yes,
cool.
you were the best part of the audience.
Absolutely.
Wow, thank you.
Zone just tinkered with my amiibo.
Oh yeah, Adam has the best amiibos. He has like a bazillion.
He has like a ton, and every single time he gets them, he's like, guess who I got today? And I'm like, oh, boy.
I only have 3 down here. Who do I have down here?
Luigi, yeah.
And who?
Pit.
And? Can you name him?
No, wait.
It's probably, okay, wait. It's probably like a really obscure character.
Yeah, it
is. Is it the villager?
No, it's
No,
Shulk.
not Villager. Oh,
Oh,
Shulk.
I was going to say, if it was the villager, he was, I don't know, creepy
I know
doll.
what the Villager looks like. I know the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Shulk.
I know most of the new characters. Shulk, I don't really.
Yeah, no one really knows him.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
Shulk, it was like they introduced him, and everyone's like,
Really feeling it.
everyone's like, who are you, and why do I all of a sudden love you?
Yeah, everyone loved him instantly.
Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, he's Australian guy. Oh, he's Australian. I love it.
Yeah, and and this is very exciting. In a few minutes, all of our hard work.
And just one quick thing that I want to say about reaction videos, people.
Oh, that is very important.
Yeah,
Why don't you talk
so
about
I'll just quickly say something about that. I wrote a bunch about it in like a DeviantArt journal, and Adam's said it before. But reaction videos are really helpful to us because we'll be able to see like what works with the fans and what doesn't, and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. I'm running out of time. I have like 5 minutes, and so please, if you have the time to do a reaction video, that would be super awesome, because then we'll be able to like see what works, what doesn't, how the fans react. Because like imagine if you're giving like a theater production, you have the audience right in front of you. You know what works and what doesn't, and you're like, oh haha, we can like do this and do this here. And for us, it's like posted on YouTube, and there's kind of this huge wall that's known as the internet that's in between everything. So you can't really see what everyone else is reacting and how the audience is. So doing a reaction video, Yeah, doing the reaction video basically gives us a peek into how the audience is.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so that's why reaction videos are important, and if you can do it, please do.
But Taylor, how do I make a reaction video? I'm just simply a normal person.
Well, how do you make a, I mean, actually, I don't really know the whole, how to do it, record your...
You don't know how to do it.
I got no idea.
Yeah, I don't think Brazil...
All right, basically, all you do is you just simply record your voice while you're watching the episode.
Yeah.
You could use a variety of softwares depending on what you have.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Woo. And what else? What else do I have in a couple minutes left? What do I want to say?
Yeah, but I mean, this is very exciting.
4 minutes.
You
Yeah.
got 4 minutes.
Brazone, the last time I spoke to you was like 2 years ago, and I think I scared you because I did like a bow voice, and you were like, "Okay, I'm leaving."
That was
You like
pretty
ran out
creepy.
of our house.
Yeah. You walked in, and I was already like on Skype.
to run
with
out of
Adam.
Adam's house.
I was already like on Skype with Adam, and you're like, "Hey, look, Brazone's here to record," and I did a bow line, and he's like, "Your computer is scaring me."
Is that for quote?
Yeah, that might no, I didn't say that, but that might, something like that.
Just to the point that I scared him, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave now, so you
Like,
can do the
what's
line."
that? And I just ran.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this at National Honor Society, where it's basically this really stupid thing at our school, where actually it's around the nation because it's national.
Yeah, I'm sure all the kids know.
You get a certificate
Nationals.
if you have a certain average in school.
Yeah, you
and
just
you-
need a 90 or above average. You need to take 2 clubs in our school. So like 75% of the grade gets it. So it's more
Our
of a
school
it's a
is
disgrace.
terrible.
It's like a disgrace not to get it. Like your dad was like, "Nice job," and then you were like, "Oh yeah, I beat the other 25% of the grade."
But
Beating the rest of your school, you're like, "Ha! I'm better than you."
yeah, if it's 5%, I mean that's remarkable. But
Flaunt the certificate in their face.
it means you're not in the bottom 25. I mean, whatever. Anyway, the point is that they called him up. We had this practice thing, and they called him up, and he went up with his jacket on and his backpack on, when everyone else didn't. And he went up there, and he took the certificate and like pointed at her. He's like, "Yeah," like with all this stuff. Like, why'd you even do that? It was
This
like,
is so relative. I love it.
I think there was a few other people with their coats on, but
no, there wasn't. Absolutely not.
we were just leaving right after it, and I it wasn't that weird at the actual ceremony. I was just a bit weird during the rehearsal. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Just what also something that I remembered I wanted to say that Brad and I were talking about this a couple of days ago. Something that we all of a sudden realized in this episode, that if there are any of you people who love making Sparta remixes out there, because there are tons and tons of opportunities in this episode to make Sparta remixes. You guys can go insane. We love watching those. It's so fun. I pulled up one in the middle of my classes, and I'm watching it, and someone's like watching it flash on my screen, and they're like, "What are you?"
Now our live stream is blowing up. We have over 500 people right now.
I want to read these comments later.
Yeah. Oh god, there's
Yeah,
too
you
many.
totally can when you get home.
Yeah, I will. No, I will
Absolutely.
when I get home, yes.
But we only have 2 more minutes, Taylor, unfortunately. But that means that the viewers can finally see the episode.
Oh.
That
Get
is
ready,
really
get
awesome.
ready, people. You
Adam, just really quick, you have the website prepared and everything?
Yeah, I have the votes and everything.
Yo, yeah. Oh my god.
No.
Guys. Guess what? The eliminated contestant is. Oh, wait, no, I died.
Brazone,
Give me money.
Oh, I know who it is, and I'm gonna just.
Brazone just starts like spoiling the episode, like he starts reading the script, and you're like,
I don't think he really knows like anything.
Yeah, I don't know that much about the episode until I watch.
Okay, guys, okay, Adam, can I share one spoiler?
Sure. Go for it.
Ready?
Spoiler.
This is a really, really big spoiler. Okay.
Yeah.
Brazone's in the episode. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
That was supposed to be private.
I know. Anyway, oh my god, the episode's gonna come out in a couple seconds. I think I should go run because so that way everyone can have the episode. So, goodbye everybody. Maybe I'll be back later, maybe I won't. But episode's about to come back, and oh my god,
episode 8.
All right, I'm gonna count it down. 2, 1. Oh wait, no.
No,
wrong
countdown from
wrong
10.
countdown. Oh, all right, 10. Okay.
Do it,
10,
Brazone.
10, 9, 8. Light bulb. 7, 6, 5. Pelvis. 4, 3, 2. Whoa, 1. Whoa, yeah.
And
go.
the episode is public, I believe. You can find it at youtube.com/animationepic, or you could just find it somewhere else. I don't know.
Baby.
I'm now
Turn those
gonna
remotes to the play button and click away.
reaction videos, guys. Do not forget reaction videos. They're very important.
Right.
Okay, for some reason the episode already has 2 dislikes. That's fine though.
What?
Yeah, I know.
All right, that's it, punks. You're just doing this to screw with me.
They're probably just trolling, but it's all good.
Right.
And remember to like the episode and just show your appreciation for it, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but, we're very excited. And I'm going to change the episode on the YouTube channel to the new episode. It is called Theft and Battery. Episode 8, Theft and Battery.
Theft
and
and Battery.
We're not going to really tell you why it's called that, but I hope you enjoy the episode. And we're really, really, really excited. We're already up to 600 people.
Can people watch right now?
Yeah, people are going to watch the episode right now. Do you want to watch it with me?
No.
You got to go
Fine,
soon, right?
you could start it if you want, and I'll finish it later.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna go when Tommy picks.
We will be back at 8:30 p.m. You can find it on youtube.com/animationepic. I'll put the link in the description of the live stream so all of you guys can catch it.
29 minutes. We'll be back.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm
29.
probably not gonna be back. I might be at Tommy's, but
All right. Well, see you guys and enjoy the episode.
oh my god.
All right, guys. We were about to watch the episode, and we found out it hit the 301 view mark in 1 minute, pretty much.
I can't believe it.
Thank you, guys. That's crazy, and I appreciate it. And wow. All right. Remember to do reaction videos like the episode. Thanks. You guys rule. I just want to say to everyone who's still here, we will be back at 8:30, so in 15 minutes, with Animated James. All right, bye.
Mhm. So
And we are back.
cool.
James, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I am great. Tonight was amazing, and seeing all the support for the show has been remarkable. And everyone can finally see what we've done and what your character's like and all of that.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting. I think the character is great. But now that you've watched the episode, what did you think of the character and how everything played out?
Oh, do you want me to like say my opinion like critically, or do you want me to be biased because I was in the episode?
You can do anything you want.
All right, I'll be biased because I was in the episode. I think the character was amazing. I think all the characters are amazing. I think this is one of the best shows on the internet right now.
Are you just saying that because you're biased, or are you saying that like out of honesty?
No. Yeah. Well, honestly, I enjoyed the episode very much, and I very much enjoyed like not only like my character, but I also just enjoyed the interactions between the other characters, like especially Toilet. Just the fact that he was clearly like on a different planet than everybody else, and
Yeah,
I don't know like how that made sense that he survived despite he can fly, right?
yeah, he can.
Oh, okay, then it makes a little bit of sense.
Basically, he can fly by screaming. So every
Nice.
time he screams, he moves up a little bit. So
That's like the most annoying X-Man in the world.
all he has to do to like fly is go and he like goes higher and higher.
I love you.
Yeah.
That makes him like go like 10 feet in the air. Yeah.
The Cockney crapper himself.
Right.
And but yeah, people are really liking the character. I'm reading in the comments. You really did a fantastic job, and people definitely love the character.
Thanks a lot.
And he will definitely be back on the show for sure in the future.
Oh, cool.
So this isn't the last we'll be seeing of Steve Cobbs anytime soon.
Awesome.
In terms of your channel, now you're continuing to work on C Students, correct?
Correct.
And how is that going? How's the production going? And you know, how are your animations going on your channel?
Oh, my animations are going very well. You know, C Students is still the episodes 2 is still in production. You know, I won't reveal too much about it. Just it's gonna have like you're gonna learn a lot more about the characters than you knew in the pilot, and it's gonna be a continuation of the pilot, obviously. So yeah. Other than that, my animations are going well. You know, I'm still making pony animations. I'm still making Sonic versus MLP reluctantly, but still making it.
Now you say reluctantly. Is that like one of your less favorite things to animate?
Compared to C Students, which is what I really would rather animate full time, yeah, I guess you could say it's one of my least favorite things, but that doesn't mean I don't still enjoy making it. I mean, I'm a Sonic fan and a brony, so why wouldn't I enjoy putting characters together and making them beat each other up and learn a lesson, I guess.
Absolutely. I forget how I think I might have found your channel. I found your channel a very long time ago, and I'm trying to remember what video dragged me to your channel, but I don't remember. But it probably was one of those videos.
I bet it was one of my live action videos.
You think so?
I got a good feeling about that.
I love the one with the con, how you actually at the con reacted like, "Oh, I didn't kill anybody," and then you incorporated it.
Yeah, that was risky. I'm not used to doing that, and I would only do it because if I knew that it was gonna have a payoff. and thankfully it did have a payoff. So, I look forward to doing that again, I guess.
It was hilarious. And did everyone know that you were going to do that, or did you just blurt it out?
Very few select people in the audience knew that I was going to do that, particularly the guy filming it, the people on the stage, and a few of the guy filming it is some of his friends. So most people just thought I was being random and for the sake of being random, but little did they know that I was being a horrible actor for the sake of being a horrible actor.
I love that video a lot. I also really like the video with where you were basically going for a job interview.
Oh yeah.
And you were just messing it up really bad, and then you go into the bathroom and you're like, "Yeah, I got this," and he goes, "No, you didn't." At the very end, that was really funny.
Yeah.
So, why don't we talk about the amazing story about how you got wrapped up in Inanimate Insanity? The amazing, amazing story.
Okay. You mean the amazing story of how you contacted me on Skype and I said yes?
Yeah, how insane is that? It's just unbelievable.
I know, like, in this day and age, that rarely happens.
Does it rarely happen? Do you get a lot of contact requests a lot?
You have no idea.
Because your name on Skype is your name on YouTube. So anyone could easily look you up and find you.
Yeah, exactly. I do get a lot of requests on Skype.
Do you accept them, or do you usually decline?
No.
I wouldn't think so, yeah, because...
unless I have a reason to accept them. Like, I had a reason to accept you. You were giving me a voice acting job. Not to mention you're an all-around cool person.
Thanks.
Yeah, and plus you pretty much do what I do. You make animations and you voice act in them, so we already have that in common. But a lot of people, like, are just fans that, like, want to be my friend, I guess, and and like, I'm not. I totally appreciate that, but
this can't be with everyone.
I need some reason to communicate with you if I'm gonna be your friend. I have a specific reason for all of the friends that I have. I have a specific reason why they're my friends and why I talk to them on Skype. So, and if you're just telling me, hey, I'm a huge fan, I'm gonna say, well, thank you, and then move on.
No, and I get that. That's why I was considering getting a new Skype account also, because I get a bunch of requests, because I made the same mistake. Because my name is my YouTube name, so
right.
Anyone could easily find me.
Yeah, the thing is, like, most people want to be a voice actor or a voice actress in my animations, and I don't really need voice actors or voice actresses at this stage in my YouTube career, because I already have, like, more than enough people.
It's always voice acting. That's very true. They always ask for voice acting.
If someone wanted to help me with animation, I'd at least, like, give them the light of day. Or better yet, if someone just wanted to help me, like, with backgrounds, or maybe if they had, like, a script, and if you had a script that was like a short animation and you wanted me to read it, I'd read it, but that doesn't mean that I'll animate it. But still, I like promoting people who have some kind of talent, and let's be honest, most aspiring voice actors and voice actresses, they kind of they okay, I'm trying really hard not to sound like a jerk, but still, I'll just end this by saying, if you contact me on Skype, don't.
if you contact me, don't contact me.
unless
well put. Can I quote
unless
you
you have
on
a
that?
good reason.
In your autobiography, like on the cover, it'll be like, if you're gonna contact me, don't contact me.
Wait, my autobiography? Then I'd
I'm
be
sorry.
writing.
I'm sorry, biography.
Oh, okay. But still, if it were up to me, I would never be quoted, because I just have zero confidence in anything I say.
I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
But I once again I can't thank you enough for like promoting us on your YouTube channel and being in the episode because the role just worked so well. It's exactly
you
what we
totally deserve
needed.
it.
Thank you so much. And I am very excited for C Students when that comes out.
So am I.
Because I thought the first episode, like I didn't even know that you were even working on it. Like I saw your other videos, and then when C Students came out, I'm like, oh whoa, what's this? And it was just completely original. I was not expecting it, and it was great.
Well, thanks a lot.
The characters are all very different. I just think they're all very different, but they all serve like a really good purpose. Drew made me die.
Yeah.
When he's like, "You one of those crazy teachers?"
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that.
Yeah, that guy is hysterical. Definitely use him to your advantage.
Yeah, pretty soon, like he'll become like the Stewie of C Students, and the entire show will be about him.
Now, is Stewie really? Is he like the main focus of that? I'm not even watching Family Guy at this point. I
Well,
think
he pretty much is. I mean, like the episodes that focus on like him and Brian.
those are really good.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones.
They were good, but like now they're not very good. Now Family Guy isn't very good in my opinion.
It really
even though I
isn't.
still
I
watch
agree.
it only because like honestly I'm convinced that Seth MacFarlane wants to get it like canceled again because he's just tired of making it. Because I see like he wants to be like a filmmaker and like Family Guy is kind of like bringing him down, and so I get the feeling that he's intentionally greenlighting all these horrible scripts as an attempt to like get the studio executives to wake up and realize maybe we shouldn't air this on TV.
Oh, but it's Seth MacFarlane. It's brilliant. No, it's not. I'm reading.
No,
it.
no,
It's not. But it's Seth MacFarlane.
I saw A Million Ways to Die in the West. No, he's not brilliant.
I did not see that movie, but I am excited to see Ted 2.
I'm a bit excited, but at the same
Did you
time,
not
I
like
have my
Ted?
doubts. No, I liked Ted,
Ted was
but the only reason I liked Ted was because it was basically a cartoon. Like it was a talking teddy bear, and I get the feeling that he only works good when he's dealing with scenarios that are completely unrelatable to any human being. Ergo, owning a talking teddy bear that smokes crack. So, and when he tried to like make a western, I was like, okay, this can either be like really like clever or really stupid, and it ended up being really stupid. And that taught me that maybe he's only good at doing this surreal stoner humor that he seems to be really.
Hey, he's pretty good at
to do
it sometimes.
Yeah. That's
Sometimes,
a review of
not
like,
every
his
time.
work. He's really good at it sometimes.
But now going back to Inanimate Insanity really quick, with the episode, how did you exactly portray the role of Steve Cobbs? Like when you were doing the voice, what did you imagine him as, and do you think that it came out as that in the final product?
Well, I imagine every character as myself a bit. Not to like sound.
No, you don't. And I totally agree with that. You want to become the character almost.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, like voice acting is like one of my moments where I like get to be someone else. So, but at the same time, I want to be honest in my acting. So I try my best to like, okay, how did I imagine Steve Cobbs? Basically, I imagined him as like this. Well, his name is Steve Cobbs, so I couldn't help but imagine him as Steve Jobs. So I just sort of imagined, okay, what would the mannerisms of Steve Jobs be? And you told me to use my natural speaking voice, which honestly I was a bit against doing because, like, I don't think you should give a cartoon character your voice.
Yeah, I hear that.
Because then, like, people will just like recognize your voice as the cartoon character's voice, and they won't give a crap about what you have to say. Like that's one of the reasons, like, why like whenever I like hear Bill Murray talk, like all I hear is Garfield.
Yeah, no, and I hear that, and it's like Brian with Family Guy. How that's
Yeah,
literally
exactly.
Seth MacFarlane's voice,
Right, exactly.
and when he talks, I'm like, oh my god, it's Brian.
Yeah,
So
that's another. That's also like part of the reason why I remember Seniors.
yeah, seniors.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. Part of the many reasons I rebooted it because I didn't want it to be myself. Like I wanted to have some of myself in there, but I didn't want it to literally just be me.
Right, yeah, no, and that's why we have August now that has your voice that is a little
yeah.
different though. It doesn't sound like you completely. It sounds different.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Exactly. So, and I think that's really cool. I like Seniors a lot. The music is like really really catchy. Like the intro, I remember
Yeah.
was like really catchy.
Thanks.
Da 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 da.
Okay, shut up.
But yeah, I love what you're doing with C students. I can't thank you enough for being on Inanimate Insanity and working with us. And I cannot wait to work with you in the future on more episodes.
I can't wait to work with you on more episodes either.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to mosey on over to our next two guests, but thank you again so much for everything. It was a pleasure.
Oh, I love you.
I love you,
Okay.
Mr. Barn. Yeah, but have a good one, dude.
All right, see ya.
All right, see you, man. All right, and we bid farewell to Animated James. If you guys do not know him, go to youtube.com/animatedjames. He has a lot of stuff. But we are here with the one and only Alex. By the way, you can turn off your camera if you want. Yeah,
It's on.
Have a good one, dude. Yeah, basically, see the camera symbol in the top of the window. Farewell to Animated James.
Hello?
All you have to do is click it.
Click what?
The camera symbol at the top.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
There you go. All right, great.
Were people able to see me?
Yeah, for like a second.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jeff, can you hear me? You're on mute right now. So I think just hit the microphone button at the top. There you go.
I'm in?
Yeah, you're in.
All right.
All right, awesome. You guys made it. There you go. All right.
Here we are, yeah.
And you might want to mute the live stream or turn it off so that it doesn't like echo in here.
All right.
There you go. So, did you guys watch the episode during the break or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
I did not watch the full episode. I'm on 6:55 right now.
that is all good. Oh, you didn't get to your part, but you know your part. You saw
12 minutes
it.
in, Jeff.
I do know my part.
But great. So we can talk about all the stuff. The viewers saw the episode. Now, I know you guys know a little bit more than the viewers know. Jeff, you know like your characters, what exactly happens with that.
Yep.
Don't really tell anyone. we want to keep it spoiler free.
It's between you and me.
All right, cool. That's good. So why don't you guys talk about who you did in the episode?
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll start.
Go
I played an unnamed character.
His name, we actually gave him the name Meekintosh.
Okay, Meekintosh. I don't know that much about Meekintosh. But what I can tell you is that the process of becoming Meekintosh, as you know, Adam, I'm a method actor, you know.
Oh, of course.
I had spent nearly 3 to 4 weeks in self-isolation by myself, practicing these lines, and I really feel like I embodied my character in a way.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
I really became
Definitely
him.
did. Definitely.
Yeah, Alex was part of it, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think you guys had a great dynamic, even though your characters never interacted.
Right, even though we never interacted, the chemistry was just beautiful.
Beautiful. It really was there. It was very solid.
Yes, definitely.
It was solid.
And Alex, what about you? What'd you do?
Well, I was a laptop at the last clip of the video.
And what was that experience?
Well, it was fun. You know,
Now,
I
this
say I
is the
preferred playing myself as a hammer, but this was definitely a rewarding experience. Something I'll look back on with positive memories. Good resume. Good resume.
What a lot of people
absolutely.
What a lot of people don't know about when we were recording it is that we were actually naked when we did it.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about that, man.
I'm sorry, I had to tell him, Adam, but we're actually always all naked when we do the recording sessions.
Dude, just don't keep the tape secret, all right? Just keep the tape.
The tape is under my bed.
All right, excellent.
No one's gonna.
I must have left it there last time when I was there, in your bed. No, but so Alex, you watched the full episode though, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think of everything?
Yeah, it came out very well. Laughed a couple times. Good.
There was some lulling.
I mean, but I definitely think the star of the episode was Meek and Tosh. Got the job done. Yeah.
Absolutely. Meek and Tosh was the most developed.
You know.
Definitely the most developed character on the show.
So developed.
So developed.
Definitely had to do a lot with Jeff. Jeff did a great job.
I definitely did. You know.
Remember our rap?
Yeah, the rap. It's great. It's great now. It's great now officially being, a member of the cast of Inanimate Insanity because, it's helped me so much with women, with the ladies. Go up to a girl, and first of all, they recognize me right away from my 30-second voice role that just came out about half an hour ago. And they come up to me and there's like, you are the famous, what's the name of my character again?
Meek and Tosh.
You are the famous Meek and Tosh. And I'm just like, why, yes, I am. Autographs, everything. It's so easy to talk to women now.
Just, you get stopped on the street,
Yes.
For your impeccable voice acting skills.
Yes, and you know what? The key to a woman's heart, I used to think it was honesty. Now I just think it's an II shirt. Buy an II shirt for the small fee of $19.99.
It's definitely cheaper than $19.
You hold the key to a woman's heart.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff and I went to dinner one time, and
you went to dinner?
It's the true story.
Free food, just because they saw that he worked on Inanimate Insanity.
Yes.
So.
Oh, I bet. It happens to me all the time. Like, when I go into school, sometimes I get very nervous that I'm going to get mobbed for being so popular.
Yeah, well, the autograph.
Can I get you your coffee, Adam?
I've seen the mobs a couple times. Been pretty big.
Now, Alex, you were there with me during the All-American High School Film Festival.
Oh, great experience. Great.
What was that like?
Oh, it was just Pip.
It was just Pip.
Just Pip and Lovely.
Besides,
I was sort of there in spirit.
Oh yeah, you were there in spirit.
We felt him.
My presence was definitely felt.
You felt Jeff and Pip's presence. We definitely felt Pip's. I can promise you that. With the lack of trophy. But so
A trophy. It was like a bow tie, a wooden bow tie.
Oh yeah, it was a wooden. And Taylor was like, "I need that wooden bow tie," and then he didn't get one. Unbelievable stuff, really, truly. But Jeff, you should watch the episode and get to your part with Meek and Tosh.
I will get to my part. I can't wait.
I'll get to my part. I can't wait.
I mean, it'll definitely be worth it. Hopefully, for the 3 weeks I spent in self-isolation, just getting into character.
I would hope it would be worth it by that point.
Yeah.
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 Where is Hammer's highlights with the Zende?
What?
That's your icon in here. So now I'm forced to ask you when the new episode is, because you actually put them on YouTube.
Yeah, we released an episode a couple days ago.
So why don't you talk about your series while you have all of these viewers at your fingertips?
Oh, hello, all you Inanimate Insanity viewers. I'm Alex Hammer, and I made a voice for like 5 seconds on Adam's show a couple times. And you see, I make this show at my school where we cover sports, and it's called Hammer's Highlights with the Zende, and you could check it out at hammershighlightswiththezende.weebly.com.
Now, I don't know if they're really gonna remember that link. So if you give it to me on Facebook, I'll put it in the description.
Search Hammer's Highlights with a Zende.
Right, but I'm sure half the people don't even know like how to spell a Zende. So
A-Z-E-N-D-E.
Just give me the link on Facebook. I'll put it in the
already
description.
forgot how to spell it.
This ain't no spelling.
Honestly.
But I know that Zende's name will be pronounced properly.
And can you believe MePhone got the condition on?
I did get up to that part.
You guys were there when we experienced the condition on for ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever said to your fans what that truly is a reference to.
No, why don't you guys talk about that?
The character Tissue is a reference to someone we met
went on
a team tour. And he sort of had a pretty similar personality, I'd say, as Tissues. And he also he had a condition.
Condition.
A condition? No, what happened was he said, "Guys, it's my condition," and then a kid goes
Don't
over.
get too extreme with it. He might be watching.
Nah, he's definitely
Yeah,
watching.
you
What's
might
up? What's up?
be out there.
But a kid went over and he's like, "What? Did you just say condition?" And he goes, "No, I said condition." And he goes, "No, you didn't. You said condition." He goes, "No, I didn't. Stop." And then he kept saying, "Oh, you have condition." And this kid was just a total jerk. And then everyone just started saying it, and he blew his nose a lot. I remember.
He would always,
condition, guys.
Taylor's in here now.
Guys,
I think he was sick for like 8 weeks straight.
Yeah, he was pretty much sick the entire time. Like, even longer than we were there, because ours was like 6 weeks. He was sick for 8.
Yeah, poor kid.
Consecutively. Honestly, it's so sad. Tragedy. But we're going to have to mosey on over to our next guest, but thank you so much for coming to the live stream, you guys.
Well,
Yeah, I
thank
had to take time out of my busy schedule, so.
Yeah, so much engaged conversation.
Yeah, I'm so busy with Hammer Science with Zendy.weebly.com.
Are you working on a new episode now, or?
Oh no, I'm just putting in some product placement.
All right, cool. All good. Give me the Facebook link, and I'll put it in the description of the live stream so everyone can find it.
Just one more thing before I go.
Yes.
I just want to quickly reveal Paintbrush's gender. Paintbrush is actually a...
Oh no, he left! Didn't see that one coming.
Hit the hang up button.
Or you could just X out the window. Either one.
It was nice.
Bye, Alex.
You, Adam. We'll hang out sometime.
Yeah, we'll hang out really soon, I'm sure. All right. Goodbye, Alex. So sad. All right. But I think I can recover from that. We have still 170 really cool viewers who are here with us. And we are going to mosey on over to our next amazing special guest, which is Aaron, a.k.a. Cheesy. And he will be in here in just a second. And obviously, as you watched in the episode, hey, Dalton, I'm so sorry. We got it mixed up. You're going next. Okay?
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, hey, you're going after Aaron. I messed up. So you're going in like 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all fine. All right. All right, so Aaron will be here in a minute, and as you know, Aaron plays the role of Cheesy, and his character was just eliminated. So he's going to talk about that. Hey, Aaron? You there? You're on mute. Just hit the microphone button.
I know, I got you.
What up?
Not much. Excellent job, as always.
Thank you. So your character was unfortunately kicked off the show.
Yes, unfortunately.
So he'll be checking into his room at Hotel OJ.
Yep, he's definitely looking forward to a nice long vacation. Maybe he'll study some commercials.
and I think that he learned his lesson after he stepped his bounds a little.
Yeah, Cheesy was always one to push the envelope and push it a bit too far.
When microphone was like surrounded by a swirl of cheesies.
One cheesy.
And they were like all laughing in unison.
Yeah.
Truly something special. So now that you've watched it, just tell us what you thought and kind of reflect on your amazing character.
Well, obviously I'm disappointed that Cheesy got voted off.
Of course.
Been here for a while now, and
8 episodes, not bad, by the way. Not bad.
So, yeah, Cheesy's been here for a while, and sad to see him go for me, not being able to really have a good character on the show. But I thought Cheesy did a pretty stellar job in his performance today.
And I would agree. I think he really learned his lesson. He was reading the book of politically correct humor for 6-year-olds. That's what he was reading.
Yeah, he was trying to improve on it.
He was trying. He was trying, but I don't know if he succeeded. He didn't even actually get the joke across. He was kicked into the
by toilet.
By toilet. Look sad. Did something. Like right after. What'd you think of Steve Cobbs and all that junk?
Steve Cobbs was interesting. I definitely thought it was pretty ironic. But Overall, I thought it was pretty humorous.
pretty humorous. And I know it's obviously very hard to laugh out loud after your character was kicked into a like black hole, pretty much. But hey, it was funny, haha.
Yeah, definitely.
But you don't only do cheesy; you also work on the website for InanimateInsanity.com. Is there anything going on with that you want to talk about?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I mean I don't know, man. Like I think that we have the voting right now, and a lot of people have voted already. If you look,
I have not had a chance to look yet, but
there are 2 characters that have a ton of votes right now. One is leading by a little bit, but who knows what could happen.
But actually, yeah, about the website. Since the last episode, we actually have done a couple of things. Not really content-wise. Wow, that is a lot of votes.
Yeah, I know.
It's
been like what, an hour?
Yeah.
Not bad.
So we've actually done a ton of performance increases on the website. You probably noticed that it's a bit faster. We also did some security stuff, things like that, trying to make the website a bit more professional and just generally safer to use. So yeah,
it's been working really well the whole time. Like the voting is working flawlessly. Obviously, a lot of people are able to vote.
Yeah, but we have. I'm actually monitoring our usage, and
all right, great.
Our server seems to be holding up pretty well right now, actually. So looks like things are going good.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's really great.
The site has had 135 days of continuous uptime. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So you can get all those little facts. I can't see any of those in the admin area.
No, those are all done on like the server stuff.
Yeah, right. So
I'm going to redo the admin area sometime this year.
In terms of besides cheesy, is there any character you think this episode that you liked a little more?
I guess I like Toilet more.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to say that. He was really funny this time.
Like, funny, a bit more down to earth, definitely, like, not as annoying. Still annoying, but not as bad.
Yeah, he's got to be annoying. It wouldn't be Toilet without it.
Probably my favorite part of the episode was the loon getting popped. That was a nice moment.
That was the highlight for you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I know, I'm very...
Oh, no, that would be dumb. Oh, no, he's gone. Who did that?
But I'm always impressed by what you guys pull off, and happy to be a part of it. So.
Thank you. And I had a blast. I cannot wait until the live stream ends and I can go watch all those reaction videos and see a bunch of stuff. I haven't looked at much, obviously, because I've been doing this, but I am really excited to see what people are saying. Hopefully, it's good.
I'm sure it will be excellent as always.
So, like, in terms of the next episode, even though Cheesy is eliminated, doesn't mean he will not be in future episodes, because as you know, we make use of all the characters here at Inanimate Insanity.
Yes, so, I think he's going to be taking him back.
So surely Cheesy will make an appearance in the future, probably in the very near future, actually.
At some point.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that after for episode 9. Damn, 9 episodes? That's crazy. It doesn't even seem like that long, even though it's been like really long.
And these episodes are super, super long. Like,
yeah, I know. This one was like 20 minutes, pretty much.
Every time, you're like, okay, this time it's going to be 10 minutes, we're going to finish it, whatever. And then it always winds up being double.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you remember this episode, we were like, okay, we're going to make this the shortest episode yet. And like all this other stuff, like we were making sure, and then Brian's like, oh, but we didn't want this scene. And the Taylor's like, oh, I want this. And then like it just built up into like this massive script.
Every time, it's inevitable.
Every time, but we will not make the same mistake this time. Yes, we will. By the way, we're gonna make the mistake.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much me at this point. I know I'm gonna get suckered into like including a bunch of stuff. We finished like at 6 today.
I thought you said.
I was finishing it last night, and then we were thinking about adding these extra scenes in. Like when you watch the episode, do you remember the part when Steve Cobbs was when Microphone was like, wait, didn't MePhone 5S and 5C try to kill us before? Didn't he make them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that part?
Yes.
That was not in the original episode. It was added in like very, very, very late. We didn't. Ben like rushed to animate it because him and Brian really wanted it in, and he like spent the whole night like doing it apparently.
Wow.
So that's insane.
There's a lot of effort that goes into that episode. I don't think everybody knows just how much, but
Yeah, probably not. They're probably gonna be like, "So, where's episode 9?" Like in a minute, like a minute after they watch it.
I can tell you firsthand, knowing Adam in real life, he spends a lot of time animating. It's not like poof, episode 8. Like no, it's a lot of work.
Oh my god, I was a hermit last weekend. No. I mean, I'm a hermit every weekend, but like especially that weekend.
No.
No.
No. It's
no. No. No, it's not true at all. But yeah, we're basically going through the college process. Now that that's all over, we're able to.
Oh, it's not over.
Well, it's over, but not over. It's more
over,
waiting.
but not over. Dumb,
It's
but
more
not.
waiting now.
I had an interview today, so.
Yeah, I know you had an interview today. That's nuts.
I don't.
You had 2 interviews today. Obviously, this one's way more important, right?
Of course.
Absolutely more important. But unfortunately, we're going to have to mosey on over to our next special guest. But thank you so much.
No, don't kick me in the portal.
Only for working with us, but being part of the show and continuing to be cheesy in the future. Because even though he's eliminated, he's not out. He's eliminated, but not out. So I'm kicking you in the portal now. And he's gone. And we have one more person to get to. This is, by the way, this is going to run until about 9:15. So a little bit longer, guys. You get a little bit extra time. And honestly, this went by really smooth, except, Razone coming super late. I mean, worked out pretty well, I have to say. There's still, like, about 200 of you still here, so nice. And in terms of episode 9, yeah, we're not going to really announce a release date yet. Dalton, you're here.
Hey, Adam. Nice to be here.
Yeah, sorry about the little debacle before. But that's my bad.
You're good. You're good.
But, dude, it's out, and you finally saw the episode.
I know, and it looks amazing.
Thank you. So,
you guys always do a good
you
job.
obviously had a huge role this episode.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was really difficult.
Why don't you talk about your amazing voice work this episode and how long that took?
Well, it took about 10 hours getting prep work and
I bet.
Vocal warm-ups, but no. I didn't really have a big part in the episode, but it was nice to have a part anyway.
What I really like about Dalton when I'm animating is he'll always be like, "Hey, can I watch you animate?" Like he's actually very interested in the process and everything.
Yeah, I love watching. It's nice.
Yeah, and that's something that a lot of people don't care about in the slightest.
I just find it interesting.
Yeah, no, and I think that's great that you care. I think that's something that I appreciate a ton. Because a lot of people love watching it and they're like, "Oh, cool, I watched it," but they don't really get anything behind that.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that you understand that and you want to see the making of it.
Yeah, I just like how every little detail is planned and just moved into place, and if it's not on par, you have to edit it. I just think it's so interesting. I love
a lot of editing. We'll literally animate scenes and then we'll swap scenes and edit them. We edit each other's animations.
That's great.
Because when you're animating, you're biased. You're like, "Oh, this looks good," when it might not, and then you kind of swap,
Yeah.
But so you watched the episode. Why don't you talk a little bit more about what you thought about this specific one?
I really liked this episode. I liked that we focused a lot on Suitcase, because Suitcase is another one of my favorite characters. I liked the whole Me Cloud idea. I think that was so clever and so original.
Thank you.
I also really liked the Mazel Tov part.
Yeah, gotta love that.
It's probably my favorite.
Mazel Tov, yeah.
I love it.
Good stuff, definitely good stuff.
And a lot of plot development. I love that.
Yeah, I mean that was our main thing with the episode. We just really want to like get the plot ready. And that's, I think, part of the reason why we didn't do a musical number, because musical numbers are great, but they definitely do distract.
Yeah, I understand.
In some instances. Sometimes they can further the plot, but a lot of the times it's a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah, when you're in like a this kind of time frame, musicals numbers don't really like further most of the time.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to manage that, but I'm really happy with what everyone did. I think everyone did a phenomenal job.
Oh, I agree. You
And
always
even-
amaze me.
And even though you had a minor role, you still did play a role, and you still had your moments, you know? Let's
Yeah.
go, Bright Lights. We got this in the bag.
Oh, I know. I love that.
That was actually, you did a bunch of takes of that line, and then you actually messed up that take, I think. We were like, we got this in the bag, or something like that.
I just
and we
like
used it to our advantage, because it was so genuine.
Yeah, I just like I guess my brain just went blank during that for some reason.
Yeah, but that was so good, because it seemed so real. You know, it was a genuine, whoops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's part of, you know, what makes bloopers so special. They can be used really well.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, bloopers are important. I keep all my bloopers. I make people do improv at the very end so that we have some extra stuff in case.
Oh, I guess I should do
Lightbulb
that.
like raps at the end of all of his recordings.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you knew that. He like raps at the end of every single one.
Oh, I knew he improv, but I didn't know he rapped after
He
every-
raps and improv. He does both. He's crazy.
I love that.
The viewers finally were able to see Lightbulb and what he's like. Michael Brazzoni, the one and only.
Oh yeah, I never met him before.
Yeah, and no one's really heard from him ever. So that was cool that he was able to come over and do that.
Yeah, I
Definitely good.
loved hearing from him.
Is there any character you think this episode made more likable, and any character you think the episode made less likable?
I definitely think Suitcase was made more likable and Baseball. But sadly, I think Soap got the short end of the stick in this episode.
Soap was definitely a little carried away with the whole team leader thing.
Most definitely.
This is the thing that was building up. You know, she was slowly getting a little ahead of herself. Like, oh, I'm the team captain, you know?
Mhm.
And she got a little carried away. And she was annoyed by Toilet, and she snapped and she threw him.
Yep.
I mean,
You
she was
know.
punished. She fell out of the balloon on her face. That's pretty neat.
Oh yeah.
And she was blamed for stealing. That was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Is there anything you want to talk about on your YouTube channel?
Well, I am starting a new sort of object series, I guess you could say, called House of Lifelessness. It's currently in pre-production, and it's a little bit more adult, so just when you tune in, just remember about that. And it sort of follows like the Big Brother type of house rules, where they're all living in a house, and they're more focused on like the social aspect of the game. So I hope you all tune in for that. Actually, Adam's going to help with simple animation, which is cool. Thanks, Adam. You're
No
amazing.
problem, Bob.
So hopefully that'll come out as soon as possible. We're currently finishing up some voice acting, so hope you tune in for that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great that you're doing things on your YouTube channel. You do covers as well and things like that. You even do some Marshmallow exclusive content.
Yeah, I hope you're not mad about that.
No, I think that's great.
Cool.
I think it's
Awesome.
great that, you know, like with the fan blog and your YouTube channel, how characters are almost becoming more developed outside of the show.
Yeah, it makes them more real.
Yeah, it makes them really feel like people.
Agreed.
Like Marshmallow likes to sing, and we know that, and Fan, you know, has a lot to say about the show on his blog, and people know that. So even if they're little things, they add up, you know? The characters seem real.
Yeah, which is always good.
Yeah, which is always good. And is there anything you want to say specifically about working on the episode or seeing it?
I just love the visuals. I tell you guys every time, you blow me away. You just keep upping yourselves. But
I'm scared about the next episode.
I never know where you guys are gonna go next, and I
don't
just
know
know
why.
I know it's gonna be great.
Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that a lot. We only have a few more minutes in the live stream, but this has been an amazing day. I think
know, right?
all of our work finally getting out there. I cannot wait to just end the live stream and watch all the reaction videos.
Same. I love watching them.
I don't even know if any are up yet or anything like that, but I cannot wait to see them.
Yeah, it's nice to see what people think.
Yeah, it's really important to like see what people like about certain things. And I think what Taylor was saying about how like in a play, how you get the audience reaction right there, but obviously on the internet you don't.
No.
And this gives us an opportunity to see that, and I think it's really important.
Yeah, very true.
And you did a lot of theater stuff, and you're still continuing to do it.
Yeah, I
You
do
even
like
had,
a lot.
stage management as well.
Yeah, I do wardrobe management, which is basically making sure everyone has their costumes and their hair and their makeup done. And I've done also Stage Ninja. A Stage Ninja moves like sets around and stuff. I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. It's always really cool, just like animating, seeing what goes on before the actor gets on the stage.
Yeah.
I saw a film. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it was called Birdman.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Have you heard of it?
I think I've heard of it, yeah.
It was
I don't know what it's
phenomenal.
about, though.
It was really amazing, and it was basically about a play that a guy was making, and it kind of showed stuff behind the scenes, and it was incredible.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely recommend. But Dalton, thanks so much for tuning in with us, and I cannot wait to work on the next episode with you. Marshmallow will have more of a prominence.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't wait to see what happens.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, my pleasure.
And of course, being part of it.
Yeah.
All right. See you, dude.
Bye.
And that is a wrap, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. Enjoy the episode. Hit that like button, and we'll see you in the future. All right. Thank you so much, guys.